So it's been a while since my last upload. Sorry about that. Crazy work life and trying to balance everything out is not always as easy as it seems. But today we finally get to make another short video, and it's one of the things that I've been waiting to do the most. I probably get the most questions from YouTubers about this certain topic, and while it's not my favorite to talk about, we still need to cover it because, like I said, probably every other comment and most of the Jeep videos has to do with this. And this uncomfortable topic is money. Today we're going to be talking about how much we have in the Jeep build overall, from purchasing the vehicle itself all the way through the very last modification maintenance thing we did. And there's not an official way to do this. I've literally got a list right here with every single thing broken out and how much it costs. So we're going to start going through this. If you don't care about how much the Jeep build costs, this may not be the video for you, but like I said, we've got tons of questions on exactly what everything cost. What did I get installed? What did I install myself? How much did I buy the Jeep for, etc. So today's the day we answer all those questions. So for those of you new to the channel, this is my 2004 Jeep Wrangler TJ. It's the X model with the 4.0 liter inline six, 5-speed manual NV3550 transmission, all that good stuff. Really nothing special. X is kind of the base model that also comes with the 4.0, but it's an off-road rig. You don't need everything. So we're going to start with the price of the Jeep itself. I bought this Jeep a little over a year ago, June of 2020, during the middle of all the fun shutdowns and everything. So yeah, jump right into it. Jeep purchase, they were asking $11,500. I paid $10,900 out the door. It's $10,900 for the purchase itself. Had 147,000 miles on it. Right now, I believe we're sitting about 163. So I thought it was a pretty decent deal. It was a dealer up in Athens near Huntsville called Gilbert's Jeeps, and they set me up with a pretty nice rig here. I may throw a picture up right here. As you can see, the Jeep has not always looked like this. So shortly after the Jeep purchase, we went and talked with the local 4-wheel parts and decided to do a lift and 35s and wheels and everything that comes with it. So everything that came with that, other than the lift and the wheels and tires, was new gears. Went up to 4.56 G2 gears in order to haul these 35s. And then we also had to do a slip yoke eliminator kit, which in short pretty much eliminates rear drive shaft vibration that may come from the increased drive shaft angle. So going down the list, we got a 4.5 inch Rubicon Express short arm kit with shocks. That was $1,865 plus $1,700 worth of labor. So just the lift was about $3,560. And wheels, we've got 5 of the Method NV3550, just the matte black 17x9 at $206 a piece, totaling $1,032 for 5 Method wheels. Tires, we got 5 Nitto Trail Grappler MTs, 35 by 1250. They run, at least at the time, $376 a piece. We got 5 of them, totaling $880 total. Gears, front and rear. Parts were $640 plus $800 install. That's $1,440. SYE kit, total parts plus install, $495, so we'll just round up to 500. So it's a pretty good chunk of change that we dropped right off the bat on this thing. But with these Jeeps, especially if you don't have the LJ, if you do this lift, you need to do the slip yoke eliminator. And if you do this tire size, you really should re-gear. Anything bigger than a 33, I'd re-gear. Go up front here. Next thing we did, this was by the way, all the four-wheel part stuff, they installed it. They did the lift, they did the gears, and they did the slip yoke eliminator kit. I didn't do any of that. Moving on to some of the stuff I've done myself. Right when we got it back from getting it lifted, I had this bumper and winch waiting to go on. This is a Fishbone off-road Piranha series front bumper with the winch guard. I like it because it's kind of a slimmer design. I don't really care for the Smitty belt that sticks way out in front of the tires. This one's high clearance, looks good, fits the winch perfect. Front bumper was $310 and no install because I did it myself. We got a Warn Evo 8S, which is the 8,000 pound synthetic. That was $680 from Four Wheel Parts out the door, and then I put it on and wired it myself. Truck light LED headlights. This is a big ticket item right here. They cost more to me than they seem like they should, but they're supposed to be the best you can get. $600 off Quadratech for the truck light combo. Again, installed myself. Dropping down here to the Curry Correct Link steering. And by the way, we've gone over all this in a separate video. The Curry steering, straight from Curry, was $628. And I put it on myself, did alignment myself, using some tools I had at the house. Moving on to a couple smaller things and some aesthetics. Put these G2 diff cover plates on. They add a little bit of strength. Really, I wanted them because they're easier to drain and fill, especially the rear. Before I did that, I believe there was no drain plug in the rear, so you have to remove the cover every time you want to change the fluid. Diff covers both were $240 combined, front and rear. We did the rigid LED pods. It's a D series 3-inch square pods with the floodlights. Those were $220 plus. I believe this is a Fishbone off-road mount that just mounts to the A-pillar. $250 total for the rigid setup. Again, wired and installed with a switch I already had at the house. So no additional cost for install there. Really small item here, these Fishbone off-road grab handles. Got those off Quadratech for $30. Nice little addition. The wife really likes them on the passenger side. A little bit of support when you're going over a rock or something. And last, we can spin around here to the Max Built Trail Tail LEDs. Got them straight from Max Built for $195. Tag, like I said before in the other video, I did that myself. Nothing to that, no cost. A lot of these little things I've done no cost, just with some tools I had around the house or some existing parts. Obviously the big ticket item was the lift and gears and all that, which I did not do myself. And we are bone stock under the hood, so no use looking under there other than a aftermarket exhaust manifold because we had to change that out. I don't like running a cold air intake on these or anything, because while you may get colder air and help the motor with a couple of horsepower, those tend to suck in a lot more dust and stuff off-road than the factory box does. So here's what everybody wants. grand total that we have spent on the Jeep to date in order to get it to look like this. All those parts plus cost of the Jeep purchase itself, we're sitting right at $22,260. Show you my paper here. 22K. So I told y'all money is not my favorite thing to talk about. I like to consider myself fairly humble. I don't usually discuss what I've sunk into this thing, but we have so many people asking exactly what we've done, how much it costs, should they do it themselves versus have a shop do it, that I just wanted to make a quick video on exactly how much everything costs, what you have to sink into a TJ to get it to look like this. Now everybody is gonna be a little bit different. You may get your Jeep for a little more than I did and spend a little less to get it like this, or you may be the opposite. You may buy the Jeep for a little less, get a little better deal off the get-go. It just really varies, especially depending on where you live. Used cars in general, much less Jeeps and trucks right now in the Southeast, are just insane on resale value. I think I saw a thing today where it said truck prices are up 38% from, I'm not sure what the comparison year was, but everything is going very, very steep right now. If I hadn't have sunk all this money in modifications on this one, I feel like I could probably turn it around right now and sell it for a profit. So like I said, everybody's gonna be a little bit different. You're not gonna have to spend 22K to get a Jeep this nice. It's just the road I've chosen to take. You can go with a little bit cheaper lift kit, go with more of an off-brand mud tire, which is still perfectly fine, especially if it's a secondary vehicle. But I'm a little bit OCD about the way I do my builds like this, and I kind of like shooting for the best of the best, so that's what we have in it. Hope y'all found the video informative and answered a few of the questions. I'm gonna throw a quick cost breakdown just so you can visualize it. I know I talked pretty fast through the cost, so if you want to take a look at that, it's another way you can see the breakdown there. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Thanks for watching Everyday Off-Road. Keep Jeeping.